Hi, everyone. This is Chrissy, and that's Tanner. And we are editors at Common Sense Education, back again to tell you about another tool. Tanner, it's your turn. So,
It's
what do you have for us today?
well, it's a huge day. Number
Okay.
one, there's a new background, new Zoom background. It's not going to be the
Yes.
same as before. It never will be. This is a break in the timeline. It is pre and post initial Zoom background. This is another white gradient, but I think it's slightly different.
Okay.
Attentive
More of an
viewers will notice.
eggshell
Yeah,
versus. Okay.
this is a crucial moment in the history of this YouTube show that reaches literally dozens of people.
Dozens, full dozens.
But beyond that, I'm here to talk about a fresh review, hot off the presses, completed, I believe, last week. It's of a tool that I'll share right now called Tate Kids. This is the well, we listed for grades 3 through 8. I think, middle school, your mileage may vary. Although I do think it still could play there pretty well. But this is the kids version of the Tate Museum website, famous modern contemporary British museum in good old London, England. And they've got a pretty great kids website that most notably just looks cool, very well laid out, clean. And what I love about it specifically is the navigation is so simple and clear. They have 3 primary sections. Let's look first at the Explore section. In here, you get information about artists, genres, art movements, information about art history, but also about contemporary art, concepts, artists, concerns. So artist profiles, for instance, that are really great, really highly visual, well written, cover the artist's background, their work, putting the work in context and culture. Super
And it looks
great.
like it's a pretty good sampling of artists.
Yeah, it's a very wild collection. You have the really well-known names, more contemporary people from all across the world. A great variety of styles, traditional painters, installation artists, a whole range. And then there in this Explore section, you also get videos on topics that are pretty great. The videos are nice and short, but also just well made.
Why is art so weird? Great question.
It is a good one.
Yeah.
And each video has style. This is an art museum website. They're trying to make it look cool and fun. They also have, in addition to this Explore section that has all of this background information, they also have a games and quizzes section. Let me see. I should have preloaded one of these. Let me load this in the background. This has your typical BuzzFeed style quizzes. They're not necessarily, these aren't assessments. They're a platform for answering some questions, and along the way, you're getting students exposed to some contemporary art, so they answer the questions, and at the end, you get identified with a piece of art or artist. It's a great kind of warm-up activity, a hook, something to just get kids interested, or change things up in a classroom. They also have 2 games, or what they call games, which are mainly creative tools. And they're pretty good creative tools. Very simple. This would work great on a touch screen, through the web. For anyone who's used a sort of basic painting tool, both of the tools, Tate Paint and the other tool is called Street Art. They're basically similar painting tools, but in different contexts. This one, you're just on a canvas painting, and the other one, you're painting a brick wall.
Critically, what does that fried egg do? Is that just a sticker of a fried egg?
Stickers. What are the most amazing things about this?
Yes.
is, of course, they have your typical paintbrushes and that kind of thing, but then they just have bubbles,
Rando.
caterpillars,
Yeah.
an egg
That's
that you
like
could
no
fill a can.
caterpillar I've ever seen, though. Let's be fair. That
Is that a cat?
caterpillar.
That is a caterpillar, though, right?
Hey, that would be my guess, but it's had too many fried eggs, if you know what I mean. Nice.
Yeah, so they're kind of limited with the stamp choice, but I think that's a creative choice on their part.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fun enough. And when you're done, you can save these things and send them to get displayed. Oh no, am I stuck? I'm trapped in Tate Paint. Wait, here we go.
Oh no.
Okay. You can let's see if I can find this. You can send them and they get highlighted in a gallery. Let me see if I can find this gallery here.
Does that mean kids have to sign in some way?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have a good privacy statement you can look down here that kind of explains that they only collect basic information when you submit. Although now I can't find where they collect the kids stuff, which I guess is a problem, because it's pretty cool. Yeah, I cannot find where the kids gallery is, but they have a
It's
huge
probably
gallery.
epic, though.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
How is it not? Oh, well, trust me, there's a gallery full of kids' artwork that they created in those tools. They also aren't afraid to tackle some of the trickier topics. So they have this little featurette here on race and Black American art specifically, with a nice video and a good rundown. And these are meant to share kids' perspectives. I'm not entirely sure how they're getting those kids' perspectives, but it's meant to kind of be a kid-friendly entry into what may otherwise be a kind of intimidating subject for teachers to dig into. The final section is a really great hands-on make section. All kinds of crafty, arty projects, all across the board, from dance, to sculpture. Excellently laid out. Many of them feature videos or GIFs or GIFs, however you want to pronounce it, with clear, simple directions. Easy to follow, crafty things that I think are, really varied and great. And they all connect really well to the art kids may be seeing. They'd like to feature an artist or some art to give some inspiration.
Ooh, sound creature.
Yeah. And
that looks fun.
What's cool here is you're kind of just seeing, and I'm just clicking around at random. It's really varied in terms of how they structure them, what they include. There's a lot of thought to each. It's like really lovingly handcrafted, this site, I think. Yeah, so that's Tate Kids. We gave it a 4-star. It has qualified for selection consideration, but we will see. Stay tuned if it earns a common sense selection. But
and I assume it's all for free, because
it is completely free. Yeah.
Museum.
Totally free, no login required. Real easy to implement, I think.
Nice. Well, Tate Kids, check it out, everyone. And you can see that review and other reviews on Common Sense Education, of course, along with articles, videos, other materials. And if you like this video, please smash that like button. Go ahead and subscribe. We'll be back every week. And we'll see you soon. Bye.